Today, I want to talk about an important question, the difference between nature and conditioning. How do I know something's not just my conditioning and I can change it? And how do I know something's not my nature and I can't change it, especially if it's something bad? Do I just make the excuse that it's just my nature? What can I do? Have you ever heard a devotee say, Prabhu, this is just my nature. This is just how I am. And you feel like that sounds like an excuse for not acting in Krishna consciousness, or that sounds like an excuse for not behaving properly with devotees. But sometimes it can feel like that, though. This is just my nature. Well, what's the difference between nature and conditioning? We all have a nature which is hardwired. This is how we are. And we all have conditioning, which is acquired. You could say an acquired nature, which can change. And your hardwired nature is there. Just like some of you like to make money, some of you like to manage, some of you like to control, some of you like to do puja, to read, to teach. Some of you like to work hard. It's a nature within the varnas. Some of us have all varnas in one. And some of us are a little more feisty. Some of us are a little more calm. And it seems like, oh, well, that's our nature. That's how I've always been. I always will be that way. And in many cases, it is. So how do I know, let's say if I'm angry, that's my nature or that's my conditioning? Well, feel your pulse if it's hot. You've got a hot body. You're probably an angry person. It's true. But aside from that, if I accept it as my nature, still I can't use it as an excuse. It's not meant to be an excuse. Well, I'm just angry. Okay. What did Prabhupada say? So if you're angry, use your anger in the right way. Okay, it's okay to be angry. If that's your nature, how can you use that in a productive way? Prabhupada said, well, you could be angry with the Mayavadis. You could be angry that the world's going to hell very quickly. You could be angry about how people are being misled, how people are being cheated. That's your nature. You're angry, you're revolutionary. Fine, that's your nature. The point is, there's a healthy way to manifest nature and there's an unhealthy way. So if we say that's just how I am, at least understand that may be how you are, but it can manifest in a healthier way. Conditioning, of course, can be changed. It's not my nature. It's something that I acquired along the way, like clay being molded in a certain way. And obviously that can be changed. And I can't say for each of you what's your nature and what's your conditioning. That may be something you have to experiment with. But what I can say is that even if something is your conditioning, you don't always have to act on that if it's not conducive in a particular situation. So you may have a nature to be a certain way, but being that way may be disturbing to other people in your family or other devotees, or not conducive to achieving what it is you need to achieve in your life. And so you can adjust that. You can say, okay, I know this is my nature, but I'm not going to give into it, because if I give into it in this situation, it's going to be problematic. So you can actually control it. So nobody can just say, just this is how I am. We can do something about it. We're making a t-shirt. It's a picture of a person sitting inside a triangle, meditating. And it's one of those, it's meant to mimic one of those signs that says work in progress, inconvenience regretted. And it's going to say sadhu in progress, inconvenience regretted, or sorry for the inconvenience. And so that's how we should feel. I'm a work in progress. If I've done something that is not to hurt you or not proper, please forgive me. I'm working on it. Not that sadhu in progress, just tolerate me. This is how I am. No, that's not the idea. So I'll leave you with the last thought. My wife gave a class on the 6 human needs. And one important point she said is that everyone has 6 human needs, pure devotees and ordinary people. It may manifest in different ways, but the needs are there. And then she made an important point, that you can fulfill those needs in healthy ways and you can fulfill those needs in unhealthy ways. And I think that's extremely important. There's always a healthy way to manifest our nature, even deal with our conditioning, our needs, and there's an unhealthy way to manifest it. Let me give you an example. We want attention. We want appreciation. That's a human need. You can get attention and appreciation by being present for other people, by helping them. They'll appreciate it. You can also do it by killing somebody. You can also do it by throwing a temper tantrum. Hey, everyone, notice me. Why aren't you noticing me? Healthy ways, even to be appreciated, which is something we might feel like, well, as a devotee, we shouldn't want to be appreciated. But even there's healthy ways to do that. Interesting. Hare Krishna. Jai Prabhupada.